Yes, great people. Yes, great people. Yes, great people. Welcome again. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, great people. And once I big up everybody, big up the whole world. Once I big up the viewers them. I want to big up all the subscribers. Want to big up every great people. Big up everybody. We're loving the people. So last year I got no, we're loving them. Seeing, we're loving them without a doubt. Seeing, so welcome back to the channel. And right now, people, there's plenty of stories, very interesting stories. Got some interesting things to share with the item. You understand? Because I think we find out the reason why black people are the way they are and why we are living the way we are living. Right? Yeah, so that. But before we get into all of that, we just want to go back to the Aisha and a bounty killer something for 1 little minute. Just one little minute. So in the previous video me I say Aisha she need to apologize to Bounty Killer, apologize to Miss Lou, apologize to Jamaica Dancehall Music Fraternity, apologize to Soundfest, and you know the whole works. She need to do that. She need to apologize like publicly. You understood? Yeah, I will not talk about no post on no Instagram and them something. Talk about like vocally. You get me? So anyway, we see Joe Bogdanovich. Yeah, I think name so hard to pronounce sometimes people, and I must say but Joe Don't Sound Bass, Soundfest organizers, right? I see he came out and he issued an apology to Bounty Killer. Yes, he issued an apology on behalf of Down Sound and Reggae Soundfest to Bounty Killer because him say what she did was wrong, yeah, disgraceful, distasteful, and everything. And she apologized. And he apologized. I don't know if she apologized yet, people, but he did apologize, send out some apologies. Him say them never know where they go on. They have no idea how it was, what did I go on. Nobody don't know what, which me not really believe still, you know. Big up to Joe. Me not have to believe. You know what I mean? I don't have to believe, and I don't. I don't. Like, honestly, I don't believe that nobody, not even one person from Down Sound or from Soundfest knew about her antics and her plans. We don't believe that. I don't. Sorry, I do not. Somebody must have known. I'm not saying Joe knows. Joe probably didn't know, but Joe can't tell me say nobody never know. Somebody knows. I believe Scatter know. I believe Scatter know. So that was going to take place. Then plan it. Yes. So, but regardless, he showed an apology and he sounds sincere, and we want to give him a thumbs up for that because he take a big man to know say yo that thing there yo we not condone them type of thing them and it's wrong, and you know what I mean. Yeah, so big up to Joe for that still. Regardless, we don't believe the story say you know well you probably never know, but we don't believe you say no one did not know. So big up. Yeah, see. Next thing again now people want to have because we are moving quick and fast, you know. Bounty Killer beenie man thing where people are say Bounty and Beenie go war and yo, let me tell you something you never know. Cause people always say me a different Bounty Killer. You know really a different Bounty Killer, like I'm just defending what's right. I'm that type of person. I'm that type of person who's gonna defend what's right. What is righteousness, what is right, that's me. I'm gonna defend what is right. Whoever is in the right, I'm gonna defend them. So I'm saying that Beenie man, the doctor, the girl them sugar, see? And me I say this now, me I say, he not really appear like a true general, a true brethren still, you know. Beenie not really appear like a true brethren because remember saying in my previous video, me I say, and that's why people when they start listen to me, you know. When they start listening to this youth here, trust me, because me special. I am special. You understand? I can see some things before I see it. And can come tell you them. See me I say? So watch that 100 I know. Remember saying in the previous video me say I was watching the tribute to um Dave Kelly, right? And I was watching everybody on stage and I saw that something wasn't right. Their body language told me that something wasn't right. Alright? And I pick up on that. And I mentioned it in my previous video. You understand? And then shortly after, a day after, I see Beenie Man came out and said, I didn't even hear the part where on stage where I'm saying him trust Bounty Killer. I saw it on the you know YouTube. I saw it on YouTube, and I was like, yeah. So I sensed that something wasn't right, and he come out and him say Bounty Killer see him somewhere and Bounty Killer pass him and I hear the man. To me that's petty, and it's a girly. You know what I mean? And even though you say you ask specialists or you ask some people and them say no man everything good, you still you know what I mean? I do what I do. Anyway, I think I think Beenie Man was loving, enjoying what Aishana did. Bonafide, you see me, people, we love peace, but we love real thing. We love peace, we love harmony, you know what I mean? We love to be surrounded by love and we love surround the place with love and we love to surround the place with peace, happiness, bonafide, yeah. But we don't like hypocrisy, we don't like hypocritical people, we don't do that thing there. You see me I say? And yo, hear me I say, brother. Beenie Man does not appear as a true brethren, in my opinion. I may be wrong and I hope I am. You understand? But he does not appear like a true, genuine brethren. See me? And Killer always get the blame because him being who he is and you know what I mean? So watch this now. Beenie Man, it's like he was enjoying what if you know this song where Beenie Man sing the most, the song that he sang the most since that happened, no girl can sing in my head. Even you know what I mean? Yeah. So he probably that enjoyed. Probably glad it happened. But what we are say still, the two of them are 50-year-old, you see me I say? And them are war from 1914, brother. And them are 50 now. I don't think them should be worried at this time. It don't make no sense. It don't spell no sense. It does not spell no sense for them to be worried now. You know what I mean? They have to find some other way to deal with this misunderstanding, deal with it, and move forward. I don't think them should be any worrying about worrying. No. I'm a big man now. You understood? But Beenie is a little, you know, second. We're not burning still. You know, a little second. You see me? But I don't think they should be worrying. Nobody know worrying. It's not gonna make no sense. You understand? I think it might be more damaging right now than we don't do any favors, Bounty and Beenie. If you want to hold this on, because first thing, if you want to start war now, you're going to start here about fish, what fish, wanna fish and what eat girl, and what eat with them a eat and what drink with them a drink, and you're going to hear about what fish and what whale and what bird and what butterfly. You're going to hear all these things. You get me, people? Yes, and them a big man, and I like them. They're kids. It's not like they're in their teens or in their 20s. They were big men. They're big men. You understood? They're 50, in their 50s. You understand? 50-year-old men. So them if you know say, okay. I mean, they can't talk about it, but nobody go down that lane there with Son of War because we know one of us sings and we know what the lyrics are going to be about, and it's going to be disgraceful and it might damage, you know. The rep want to have, it might damage the rep want to have already. Design. So make it still there. So find somebody to resolve whatever issue about Utic skin. You understand, people? Yeah. I does that me I say. And make Aisha apologize. She should apologize publicly too. Me not stop say so. See me I say, me not stop say so. And cause she no want Killer go up against her, no, cause she must have never heard. Somebody should tell her say anything go up against Killer or Killer go up against right off. See a friend Beenie Man have to turn on her friend Bounty Killer, you know. Her friend have to turn on her friend Killer because he knows say, yo, Killer will right off your career last like marble. You see me I say? Yeah. So she have to know that you can't go against killer, go up against a girl, man, go clash with Spice, man, go or Sensia. But she probably want killer to react or call her name and then her name start to call up, kill her and that, brother. That's how you try to say. So, you know, like that. Like this, so. Yeah. So here one now people, some interesting cause yo, black people messed up from 1455. And that's how black people get shagged. It was in 1455 where black people get shagged and black people can't recover from that. That's why we all out there. You see, alright, you see them information when we're giving our people. After me giving you this information, I want you to go and Google. I want you to Google it. I want you to look it up. And I want you to read for yourself. And every black person I'm talking about, every living black person right now in the world, seeing, once you watch this video, and even if you know somebody who probably don't watch this video, send it to them. Share the video, make them hear the information. Because from this moment on forward, black people supposed to look at themselves and stop kill each other, stop try to stop each other and make we see if we can live good and the way God wants us to live the way that God wants us to live, where we can accumulate wealth, we can accumulate health, we can accumulate all the goodies without having to try fight a one or stop a one. The possibility is there. We just have to know from whence we came and know what was done and correct that. Overs. So here goes people. And watch this. It named the bull Romanus Pontifex. Yeah. And it happened on January 8th, 1455. The bull Romanus Pontifex. Ponti is a P-O-N-T-I, Pontifex. And check this out, people, check this out. It says the kingdom or the kingdoms of Portugal and Castile had been jockeying, racing for position and possession of colonial territories along the African coast for more than a century prior to Columbus, Remember, prior to Columbus, discovery of lands in the western seas and the theory that the Pope who at the time was Nicholas V, you understood? And the Pope was an arbitrator. He was an arbitrator between nations. The Pope was an arbitrator between nations. Each kingdom had sought and obtained papal bulls at various times. Papal or papal bulls at various times to bluster its claim on the grounds that its activities serve to spread Christianity. You understand? Yes. It says each kingdom had sought and obtained papal bulls at various times to bluster its claims on the grounds that its activities served to spread Christianity. You understand? Yeah. It said the bull Romanus Pontifex is an important example of the papacy's claim to spiritual lordship of the whole world and of its role in regulating relations among Christian princes and between Christians and unbelievers. Yeah, Edens and infidels, right? The bull became the basis for Portugal latter claims to lands in the New World, a claim which was countered by Castile the Bull, yeah, in 1493. Okay, so watch this, people. An English translation of Romanus Pontifex is reproduced below as published in European treaties bearing on the history of the United States and its dependencies to 1648. France Gardner Davenport, or Francis, that's how they spell it. Francis Gardner Davenport, editor, the Carnegie Institution of Washington in 1917, Washington, D.C. at pp. 2026. The original text in Latin is the same volume at pp. 1320. Nicholas, that's the Pope, the Bishop, servant of the servants of God, for perpetual remembrance, the Roman Pontiff, successor of the key bearer of the heavenly kingdom and vicar of Jesus Christ, contemplating with a father's mind all the several climes of the world and the characteristic of all nations, dwelling in them and seeking and desiring the salvation of all, wholesomely ordained and disposes upon carefully deliberation those things which he sees will be agreeable to the divine majesty, and by which he may bring the sheep entrusted to him by God into the single divine fold, and may acquire for them the reward of eternal felicity and obtain pardon for their souls. You understood? This we believe will more certainly come to pass through the aid of the Lord, if we bestowed suitable favors and special grace on those Catholic kings and princes who, like athletes and intrepid champions of the Christian faith, as we know by the evidence of the fact, not only restrain the savage excesses of the Saracens and of other infidels, enemies of the Christian name, but also for the defense and increase of the faith, vanquish them and their kingdoms and habitations, those situated in the remotest parts unknown to us, and subject them to their own temporal dominion, sparing no labor and expense, in order that those kings and princes revealed of all obstacles may be the more amenated to prosecution of so salutary and laudable at work. We have lately heard, not without great joy and gratification, how our beloved son, the noble personage Henry Infante of Portugal, uncle of our most dear son in Christ, the illustrious illustrious Alfonso, king of the kingdoms of Portugal and Algarve, trading treading in the footsteps of John of the famous memory, king of the said kingdoms. His father greatly inflated with zeal for the salvation of our souls and with fervor of faith as a Catholic and true soldier of Christ, the Creator of all things, and most active and courageous defender and intrepid champion of the faith in Him. So, watch this now, people. So, according to where we learn now, people saying, it was the Pope. It was the Pope at the time who bring in the idea to enslave black people and to force Christianity upon them and tell them say, okay, it was God's idea. So them tell a lie upon God there. So you understand? And that black people supposed to work on them, take what black people have. You understand? Yes. A them something there, Rasta. You see me I say? A them something there. And yo, and so watch this one. The Spaniards people them. You see the Spaniard people them now people. Yeah, the Spanish people them are part of the slave thing, you know. Yeah. So when you see Christopher Columbus go kill off the Spaniards them now and say them discover certain place, discover Jamaica and discover the Caribbean and discover this and nothing does go so the Spanish people that work for them, and then after them find them way out now, them kill off the Spaniards them that are the truth and enslave black people from them time. You understand? So that is the reason why black people are behave the way we are behave right now. Yo people, is a whole long sheet or something, seeing. So what I suggest is that I them Google it for themselves, for them can read the whole thing, the entire thing, read it. You understand? And see how it all begin, brother. You understand? Yes. How it all begin. I'ma tell the item where them for type in a Google search. Seeing? I know so right now a serious thing, and yes, it's a PayPal bull 1455, seeing? Yeah, PayPal bull. PayPal PAPAL. PayPal bull 1455. The whole 100 is there. See me I say? Yeah, so the Spaniards, they were part of the slave thing to enslave black people, you know, the Spaniards. So it wasn't just all white people. Spaniards them. And when them force certain black people to be a part of it, because them still couldn't do it without we black people. Them still couldn't do it without getting help from same black people. So black people helped enslave black people. This is what we need to reverse. This is what we need to stop. That is why we are killing each other like that. That is the reason why we're killing each other, hate each other, and don't want to see each other progress to greats. You understand? And after this, we don't have to show love. Because I pay love, we're going to start show around here. Everybody have to go elevate. You understand? Yes. Everybody have to go elevate. Every black person. Stop the hate, stop the grudge. Stop the fighting against each other. Because when you look around, you know, see those people doing these things, you know. Check it, you know. We don't really check the levels, you know, people. It's like it's just only we are the only people doing it right now, you know. Yes. We don't check the levels. We don't sit down and sip a glass of coconut water and, you know what I mean, burn a one spliff and, you know what I mean, make some things. Right? Or you sit down and drink a cup of warm lemon water, burn a one spliff. You understood? And look into things and see where I go. And come like it's just we. It's just only us. We are the only one. living this type of way in this day and age where we don't want to see each other come up. We're the only one doing it from, and we need to stop that. And the day, if we stop that today, what will happen tomorrow? I'm being honest. A lot of people might talk disagree, and because you know you have to kill this Ethiopian, them the one who go disbelieve and say and that is why we never get anything done, anything good, never get it done, because you always have the ones who's gonna object to having good things done. You understood? And some of the time I feel like we have to start be like the Indians, where if bad weed in the garden, we have to just weed them out. We have to get a perfect garden. Bad weed in the garden, we have to start be like the Indians. You understand? Weed out the bad weed, them Rasta. So last I know. Because we cannot keep going on like this. We cannot keep living this type of way. You understand? We cannot do that. And people, listen to me, we have to take a stance, not just for ourselves, but for our generation to come, our kids and kids, and you know what I mean? Yes. We have to start check, because these people are rejoicing when we are living bad. These people are rejoicing when we are killing each other. We don't know it or not. And when I say black people, we not talk just down at Jamaica, you know. No, I'm talking about every single black person worldwide. Whether you live at Jamaica, whether you live in the Caribbean, whether you live in America, matters not. Whether you're born in Caribbean, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, wherever in the Caribbean, whether you're born in Dessa, whether you were born in the United States of America, whether you were born in Canada, whether you were born in England, whether you were born in Africa, no matter where you were born, as long as you're black, this is for you. We cannot continue to live like, cause not even, I wouldn't even say puss and dog, because guess what? Puss and dog need not live bad again. Puss and dog now live bad again. Puss and dog good, you know. You see me? Yeah, and not just we, because I check it, you know, brother, I'm observing, because like I said, means a youth, means an observer. Try to be spiritually inclined. Me amongst people, me observe them, me not just freelance, you get me? That's me that. I'm a Sagittarius. Okay? So watch this now. Me observe the Chinese people them. Me observe them a lot. And I don't see them live like the way we are living. That's why they can come out of Jamaica and take over Jamaica. Because they unite. You understand what I'm trying to say? And we can't go nowhere, go take over nowhere. Can we? No, we cannot. Why? Because we ourselves would not allow it. You overs. It's a real thing, fam. When we go to Bamson and go so and check the white man, him not live so. When we go to Bamson and check the Spanish, them not living that way like how we live. They actually help each other. You see me? When we go so and check all those people who are not from our bloodline, they actually help each other up so they can stay wealthy. You understood? And watch and then for the we know watch how we are our own enemy right now. Watch how we becomes our own enemy right now. People want to just listen to me as a scene, and me don't want to be arrogant. The overs are the time for arrogance, you know. You see what I say? This is not time for arrogancy. Some serious time right now. Seeing how we can't just laugh and giggle all the time. We have to have a balance. You understand? There's a time when we own food. There's a time when we put up security. There's a time when we, you understand? I saw if you check the animal kingdom and the insect kingdom, that's how they operate. You understand? And even the human kingdom is only we are the only one we are lulale. I not bash black people. I love black people. I love my own kind. And we as the people who are God's people to live the way God wants us to live. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we can. Love is a thing. That's all it that's the most I require from us. To live in love. He said you must love your neighbors as you love yourself, brother. So we ought to live in love. We owe it to the Most High God who wake us up every morning and guide us through the day and provide for us no matter how small. Jehovah's, yeah, and heal the people them when we could a person not feel so well and them call upon God and tomorrow them feel better. Yeah, we owe it to God to live in love and to love each other because you don't love each other, you love God. You understood? Because God come and say, let us make man his own image. That means say, you know what I mean? We are supposed to be godlike, and you understand? Yes. And we just feel like if we just try love, we don't know if this video can reach the millions of black people. I put me exercise some faith now and hope to God say this reach every single black people in the world. Because I want to stop for a minute. Whatever you're doing, stop and just think about it for a minute. Whatever you're doing right now, you see this video, just stop. Let it swirl around your head a little bit. Don't be arrogant. You understand? We don't exercise no arrogance right now. Stop for a minute. Listen. Let it swirl around your head for a minute. And then you form your opinion. See? Because if we carry on and continue to live this type of way, people, it's not going to take long for all that we get wiped out of earth as black people, and then they are going to run things. Because remember, you know, people, if you know over, I'm one of man them sit down and reason with them black woman them. We stop being rude to the black woman them. Show them respect and reason with the black woman them. Reason with the black wife, reason with the black sister, reason with the black baby mother, reason with the black child, your black daughter, your black niece, your black auntie. You see me? Man, remember man, we are the head of the thing, see? We have to be more forceful, including I. We have to be more forceful, and we have to be more, even the woman them are going to type of way, not just run away and turn so back and make things matters get worse. We have to take charge of it and say, woman, listen, me are the man, me are the head of this thing, and saying, and we don't know forcing and fighting. We just want you to know that me are the man, me are the head, and we will work according. You understand? Yes. Because what them do, them trick the black woman them. Yes, the black woman them get tricked. Because if a man sit down and look at them in eyes them, seeing, you can see say today's black women are totally different from yesteryear black woman. They are. Today's black women are totally different from yesteryear black woman. Them different from my mother, they're different from my grandmother, they're different from my auntie, my grand aunt. They're different. I can tell you that, Rasta, you're different. It's like man, and tell you what, man contribute to it too, you know, because the Bible says young man, you must not give your strength to your woman, you know. You must not give your strength to the woman. And some of the things that we do, some of the things that men do, you give your strength to a woman. For instance, men do some things where they not do, and woman got the upper edge of them. You have man where I eat all sort of things, I walk and I eat every girl like them a food. You have man where lazy, no one go work, one woman to mind them. Woman take all sort of step at them, treat them like nothing, take tablecloth beat them, take panty beat them, you understand? Because them no want go work, them lazy. So if, you know what I mean, you rely on woman, man fall short. Yes, man fall short and the woman them lose respect. But the system played a great in that too. The system set up the woman them against them own man. You understand? Because first of all, from the woman them, and remember me telling the reason why they keep us black people poor, because if we have money, all of us have money, then the world will be out of control. It is true. The world would be out of control if everybody have money. Remember, you know, a man we have in black woman where she now work and she be more submissive to him. But as soon as the woman goes to Bams and angle her own money, she not respect him no more. You never know. A very few man right now, very few man. I'm wanting to comment at the box and tell me if I lie. A very few man right now will live with that woman and go home to dinner every time, you know. Very few men right now will live with a woman, go home to dinner in the evenings. Very few of us. And even if some of them go home to dinner, if you ever see the dinner, you understood? One time when my father come home from work, dinner share and cover up on table. Him now have to go share to dinner himself, you know. That's all the women them time they used to be. Good. Nowadays, if dinner even cook, when you go home, you have to share that other woman song over TV and you have to alright, check this out. I remember when we were boy, pitney. You understand? And my father walked through the door every time come from work. My mother goes to Bamson. I'm gonna light the stove. Sometimes she want me to put the oven if she should already share it out already. But sometimes she don't really share it out because she want to warm it when him come. And she leave it at the pot. And when my father come in, she get up whatever she do and she go light the stove and she warm him and the food and then she share it for him and give him. Man now get them a treatment again. So the system put the woman up against the man and then we start to live bad and then the man run gone through pressure and allow the woman to grow the pitney them by themselves. And the woman can't grow boy pitney. So there's certain things we really if we take back in charge, black people. Cause it's like we are going the sinking sun right now. It's last I know. When I read the news, when I watch the news, brother, morning or evening time, watch the news and hear this, somebody lost them life this and somebody watch and say, oh. I remember, you know. The same thing when we run down. Who died by that the most? Check the levels. The same GUN. We don't feel it's a God. If we don't feel safe, if we don't have it, we don't safe. Check who. Google it. Check the history. And see who died by the GUN of all the nations upon the face of the earth. Who died the most? Which nation lost most of its members because of this GUN? Our race. Every single day. I need to stop. If you notice right now, me even lower my voice, I must know how passionate me is about this and how I love to see this come to life, come to reality. You understand? Where me say life would be so nice just to see mankind living in a paradise. Life would be so nice. Yes. Just to see mankind living in a paradise. Life would be so nice. If you see black people now fuss and now fight, life would be so nice to see the kids them can go to school and the future look bright. Life would be so nice if we just in the Most High God and His words we delight, we find some form of delight and be delightful. Life would be so nice. In one verse it says, no one not in a no wrongdoing. None of us we not into no wrongdoing. Understand? No one not in a no wrongdoing. None of us into no wrongdoing. It says in many lives the GUN ruin. Check the song. Check the song, you know. The song is on iTunes. You can go search for it. Johnny Thermos. The song is on iTunes and what the next one name let me come back with some more information about that. But I'm saying none of us into no wrongdoings. Is many life the GUN ruin. And if you don't know your history, go and check it. So I'm just saying, we can live this idea of being rich and wealthy and materialistic and them thing there. Everybody can achieve a little. It's more like financial financial stability is good. Financial stability is good. There's nothing wrong with financial stability. Everybody wants to know them financially stable. When the time the bills them come, you can pay them without any stress. And the kids them can go to good school and get good education without any stress. And you know, yeah. But if you kill if yourself, say you want to be more rotten rich like the word German use and them thing there and try to stop a person so you can be rotten rich. Them thing there, cause guess what, you know? It's a joke, you know. It only now can't go nowhere. No matter where you see someone that go on earth, like a space them born, they never born on earth. Can't care now when they go on the earth. Why so much wickedness go on the earth? So black people check out this man. And just this man to check out. Yeah. And just Google it and every black person Google it and read because them claim so we don't read, you know. And that is why them trick people in a 1455 because they weren't allowed to read. That is why they get tricked. They weren't allowed to read. You understand? We weren't allowed to read. And even today, in this day and age, even today in this day and age where we see so many black people come to greats and heights of greatness, you understand? Even today where we see so many black people, we seen black president, we seen black prime ministers, we seen, you know what I mean? We see black superstars, we see black actors, great black people. And even still today, them feel say black people don't read. They say we don't read. So guess what we're gonna do? We need to start buying more books and do more reading. Can you hear them say? Just the other day, a non-black person said this, you know. This person is not a black person. If you want to hide money from black people, put it in a book. See, if you want to hide something from black people, put it into a book. So even today, them things that black people don't read. And I'm sure I see black people on television reading news. And they probably have a point. Because most of us do not read. We don't. Most of us don't read. It's sad to say, but it's true. Most of us do not read from. Yep. Most of us do not read. Remember, me have many instances where people ask me things where me I say, are you for real? Like, alright. The other day I went somewhere, right? And there was a arrow pointing to the left, and the arrow was saying, please enter. Entrance on the left. Entrance is on your left. Yes, that was it. Entrance is on your left. I was in my car like this, and there was another motorist in front of me. And I saw him there for like 15, 20 minutes. And so I thought to took my hand like to say, hey, boy, what's up, man? And the man come out of him car and come over to my car, and the man say, the gate, what's up? So I said to him, bro, there's a sign that says entrance is on the left, man. That's what, and it wasn't in fine print. You could see it from a mile. Entrance on your left, which means the entrance used to be on the right, and then they changed it now it's on the left. So the whole right gate, the big gate over there, so bolt up and chain up and lock up, padlock up. And he was there tooting and try to get some attention to go in from the right. And after 15 minutes, I was like, bro, I was toot. I said, what's going on? And he get out of his car. He comes to me. He said, I said, bro, there's a sign there. It's an entrance on the left. He was, oh, my bad. I said, you just learn to read, man. You must read. So some of us do not read for true. There's a truth to that. But most of us, we are people who read still. Understand? But people, I love you know. to the bone. I love my people. I don't like when time we fuss and fight. I don't like when time I don't like it. I don't like when we fuss. I don't like when we fight. I don't like when we try to bring down each other. I don't like when we kill each other. I don't like when we, I don't like it, man. I want to see us living. Everyone we got money to spend and we are eat and we are drink and we live somewhere and we are right and we live in a paradise and we can be happy. Just like the other folks. Why can't we do like the other folks, man? Why? Sure no star. I just hope from this one. Want everybody to go Google it and get more information because we can't read out everything. It's a whole long thing like them say we don't read. It's a whole long thing. But I'm just saying, if you go read out this, I'm gonna have to make one video about 2 hours long and we can't do that. So I'm just saying, me get the information and want to Google it for yourself in your own time in your yard, you understand, and read every page. You know what I mean? Every page. PayPal bull. What happened in 1455? Why black people are the way we are this day. Loving the people. Stay blessed. Start practice more love. If you see a black brother, no matter what him look like, him not have rich for you rate him. If it's a person who have life, respect him. I got the respect to do that. We love you to the bone. Make we live in a love, no man. Make we live in a paradise, man. Come on, man. I want to. I can't do it. It's easy thing that. You see me? I don't hate you. Why you have to hate me? You don't hate me. Why should I hate you? Come on, man. I love you. See? Big up on yourself.